all, take a check on the two sides. So Liverpool, in fact, field an unchanged team for the third successive game. There had been talk that the striker, Paul Walsh, might return after injury, but he's not quite ready yet. On the other hand, knocks to Craig Johnston and to Steve McMahon have cleared up. Meanwhile, Queen's Park Rangers, well, they've got three men back tonight. Michael Robinson, formerly a Liverpool player, of course, and Gary Bannister, who will both play up front. They'll both return after injury. And midfielder Robbie James, who returns after suspension. It means that there's no place for John Byrne, and Wayne Faraday is the Rangers sub. The referee tonight is David Hutchinson from Harrogate in Yorkshire. Michael Robinson, formerly of Liverpool, what a great incentive for him tonight to make that final thrust through to Wembley. He's back after missing 4 games with a broken cheekbone. A quick word from Ian St John with me. How do you think Liverpool, a goal down, will approach this now?
Well, I think they've got to get a goal, Brian, that's for sure, which sets the game up lovely, doesn't it? And I think tonight we can see a cracking match.
Well, it's Liverpool then who will kick off in the all dark strip of red, attacking the goal to our right. Lawrenson. Rangers with an appalling away record in the league. They've lost their last 3 league games, but they have done well in the Milk Cup. They've won at Hull, which can always be awkward. They've won at Watford and they've won at Chelsea. Steve McMahon and manager Jim Smith hoping that that Milk Cup away form will follow them now to the biggest test of all. It's Warren Neal, but he's hit it straight at Molby. Wicks getting it away. Now McMahon. And can Warren Neal get in there before Rashid Khan? And it's a useful piece of defensive work by the young right back. Another free kick to Liverpool. Well, yesterday the Rangers players were saying it's going to be like Custer's last stand at Anfield. And that's the way it's beginning to develop as Liverpool continue to pour forward. Molby behind this free kick, and Beglin. Molby striking it, curling it, and Aaron spotting it quickly enough to get across. Beglin running over the ball. Ian?
Well, he's always liable to do it, Brian, from any distance. He's scored some marvellous goals this year from free kicks, and if he gets him a little bit nearer than that, the goalkeeper is certainly going to have problems.
Gillespie for Liverpool. McMahon, Beglin, and McDonald. He's a big defender who's used to defending. He's done some sterling work for Northern Ireland this season, particularly in Romania and at Wembley. And a similar battle here tonight for him against Liverpool. All the time that Liverpool are pushing forwards, this fella's having very little to do, Bruce Grobbelaar, probably on a night when he would like a little bit of activity to prove that he can still keep goal. Well, a handball and a penalty given. Rangers incensed by that. He's given a handball against Ian Dawes. Ian St John.
Well, very innocuous. In fact, he was outside the penalty area. If it did hit his arm, he was outside the penalty area.
He was outside the penalty area, and Rangers incensed by that decision, which I'm bound to say looks very much as though it's gone against them. Let's look at that again. Was it inside the box, or was it outside the box? Well,
that's
there you have it.
Outside the box.
But the referee has given a penalty, and he's booking Terry Finnick. No, he's booked Steve Wicks, in point of fact. moment of high drama there. And Jan Molby with the spot kick for Liverpool. Saved by Barron, superbly. Well, Mulvey has scored 15 goals this season, 6 of them from the penalty spot, but not that time. And justice in the end was done.
Well, I must agree with you, Brian. Justice was certainly done in that instance.
Now, what effect is that going to have on Liverpool, Ian, and what effect will it have on Rangers?
Well, it's got to give Rangers a boost, that's for sure, because they were looking at a 1-1, but I mean, I think Liverpool have got the resilience to keep battling.
Dawes. Lee. Wicks is up. Lawrenson. Flick on, and McDonald got that one away. It's certainly all hands to the pump still in that Queen's Park Rangers defence. And a shot on the turn there by Rush. Again, well stopped by Barron.
Actually, there was a suspicion of another penalty there, wasn't there?
With McDonald.
Pulled his left arm away.
Well, this is really warming up now. Here's Robinson for Queen's Park Rangers. Bannister. And Gillespie gets it back to Grobbelaar. I think all Bruce has had to do is take a couple of back passes so far. Fennick. Dawes.
You see, in a job like tonight where you're hanging on to a 1 goal, it's very important that the front men get a hold of the ball and keep a hold of it, you know, as long as they can. And Michael Robinson's doing that, but Gary Bannister's not really been in it.
Well, here's Beglin for Liverpool. James. Sammy Lee. And Fennick gets it away. Meanwhile, McMahon all the way through now. No doubt about that one. Two minutes from half-time, and all the pressure in the end has told. McMahon with a brilliant break from the midfield, kept his head superbly and gave Barron no chance at all. Ian St. John.
Well, what a superb ball by Jan Molby there. A beautiful ball. I think Ian Rush looked at one stage maybe to be offside, but terrific work by McMahon. Lovely run from midfield and a tremendous finish.
So now it's all tied up at 1-1 on aggregate. Liverpool leading by a 1-0 here on the night. Rush. And what a battle it's going to be now for those Rangers defenders, as if it hasn't been bad enough all night. Now it's Hansen, the captain. Mulvey. He set up the ball for McMahon. And now finds Lawrenson. Johnston. Hillary did well there. James helped him out. Can Bannister do likewise? Now it's with Fennick. And two Rangers on the far side. Martin Allen and Hansen trying to get across there and succeeds. And gets the ball back to Grobbelaar. As Hansen goes down, and there'll be a booking now for Martin Allen. the referee sorting that one out. As Allen was hustling into this ball here. I think you were quite relieved to see that Liverpool goal go in, weren't you, Ian?
Well, there's a lot of people in this ground relieved to see it going in. I thought it was a terrific goal when it did arrive, a marvellous goal created by the two midfield players. Mulvey set it up, and great strike by McMahon.
Well, that's what gave Martin Allen the booking. As the half-time whistle goes, and Liverpool leading 1-0 on the night through this man, Steve McMahon. But 1-1 on aggregate after that goal by Terry Fenwick in the first leg at Loftus Road. Alan Hansen, who was injured just before half-time, is on the field and okay. We gather there's no damage whatsoever. Rangers then in the hoop shirts, attacking the goal now to our right. There's Grobbelaar. Brucey is our king. Sang the cop as he came out for the second half. There's McDonald with a header. Mulvey. Bannister. Robinson. And Bannister is away, but he's offside. John Smith in the centre there with the cap. He's done a good job managerially, particularly at Oxford. He's now aiming to get things right at Queen's Park Rangers. He showed far too much of that to McMahon. MacDonald away. No nonsense about him. Beglin's header, won by Fenwick. Take on again there by Hillary, and Allen with the shots.
That was a fair effort by the youngster there, Brian, wasn't it? You know, he had a pop there from about almost 30 yards and only a yard or so wide.
Rangers throw on the far side. Dawes coming in quickly. Oh, and Grobbelaar had to save. And the first time he's really been brought into action as Martin Allen got in with the shot from a very, very sharp angle. And some good work here by Ian Dawes. And saved by Grobbelaar. Bannister trying to get his man away, but Robinson couldn't keep it in play. It'll be a throw to Liverpool. In tremendous form again.
Oh yes, having another good game, Brian. It's great to see him, you know, a player as big as him is so neat and tidy, you know, with the ball. Lovely touch.
Except from the penalty spot.
Tonight, yes.
But here's Martin Allen. Fenwick. And now Neil. Trying to curl one in there towards Robinson, who feels he was unfairly and harshly dealt with by the Liverpool defence, but the ball goes for a Liverpool throw. Bannister. Well, there's some space here for Bannister. Trying to get it back for Fillery's shots. Oh, and his own goal! Probably off Beglin, but a crazy own goal. And Rangers have pulled it back to 1-1 on the night. Well, Martin Allen has gone screaming away. And here's how it happened. What a crazy goal. In fact, it came off Ronnie Whelan, and it's an own goal.
I mean, the ball was bobbling all over the place, but you're right enough there that Jim Beglin bagged that against Ronnie Whelan and straight in the net. But I must say that the Queen's Park Rangers certainly deserve to be in front, because in the second half they've come out, they've decided to play, and they've got the goal. And you know, as I say, I think they thoroughly deserved it.
And what a cup tie we've got now. Well, Jim Smith might feel that Wembley could be around the corner, but he'll know as well as you know that there's still over 30 minutes of this cup tie left. Aaron's ball. Well, it was an unfortunate own goal by Ronnie Whelan, and a totally uncharacteristic mix-up in that Liverpool defence. They've never really looked in the slightest danger all night. And then suddenly that happened. And suddenly Kenny Dalglish, who was 35 years old yesterday, sees there may be no great cause for celebrations tonight. Robinson running it into touch, a Liverpool throw. Michael Robinson goes into the book.
Silly bit of time wasted, really, that, Brian.
Hanson. Beglin. Wicks getting above Craig Johnston. Whelan doing well for Liverpool, dinking another one in. Mulby, tremendous power there. Robinson's header. Jumping with Hanson, finding Fillery, an offside against Bannister, no doubt about it. A moving ball, and the referee won't allow that. And he'll want it in the right place. So we're a little over 20 minutes left. 1-1 here tonight. Rangers leading by 2-1 overall. Neil getting that one away. And now Bannister trying to get Robinson away, but that's Robilard's ball. Rush putting it on to Johnston! Tonight, and level again on aggregate. Ian Rush's ball, whether he made a contact or not is problematical looking at that, but Craig Johnston finished it off, and Liverpool are right back in the hunt again.
Well, it's amazing how simple you can score a goal. A big long punt down the field. The centre-half really didn't go and attack the ball. And Craig Johnston followed up with a mistake, and really a brave goal coming in, clashing with the goalkeeper. But I think you've got to look at the centre-backs there, and you know, if you're getting a long ball, it's a 70-yard punt up the park, and they're 6'2", those centre-halves, so somebody's got to go and head it.
Well, Johnston okay. And so are the Kop. And so at the moment of Liverpool. But it's still 2-2 on aggregate. And there's still an awful lot of football left in this cup tie with 20 minutes to go. And the referee, whether he went into the bench to have a word with one of the managers, I'm not sure, but we're underway again now. Johnston. Neil. He may have been talking to Kenny Dalglish on the bench.
Yeah, I think that was the case, actually. Kenny had been given some information out, and the line's been reported up to the referee.
Wicks bowling over Lee and allowed to get away with it. And now McMahon for Liverpool. Ricks is not done with yet. And another free kick to Liverpool. Whelan. Bannister. Hillary. Dawes again. Poor ball. And here's McMahon for Liverpool. Rush, bringing McMahon into it again. And on the left-hand side is Beglin. And on the far left is Craig Johnston. And Gillespie has made a great run through the middle too. Whelan. Gillespie. And Rangers have pulled everybody back now. Craig Johnston. Beglin onto the right foot. Good save by the keeper.
That was a good shot. I mean, he doesn't favour that right foot, but he caught that one, turned inside, lovely. Again, left the centre half for dead, and good effort. The goalkeeper did well.
I think it's going to be Gary Bannister who's coming off for Wayne Faraday. But here's Bannister on the ball at the moment. Now, what happens if he scores? Will they still take him off? Well, that's purely academic now. That could well be the last touch for Gary Bannister. It's a free kick to Queen's Park Rangers, who are just waiting to get the flying winger Wayne Faraday on.
But, he's changed his mind, Jim Smith. I mean, it's always a terrible time to take somebody off. And Gary Bannister, for all he's not played well tonight, Brian, I know Gary very well. And he is a good player, and he is a good goal scorer, and really, you know, hasn't probably lived up to his ability. He should really have done a lot better.
Well, here's a free kick. Interesting position. And Rangers very often come up with the unexpected. It's a floater. My goodness, and that was no more than 3 or 4 inches wide from Terry Fenwick.
Well, that was a cracker, wasn't it? I mean, it was curling all the way, just curled an inch too wide. But a super free kick.
And Faraday's coming on now. And Bannister will come off. He's been having a bit of trouble with a knee injury, in point of fact, Gary Bannister, and he missed last Saturday's game at Birmingham. Whether that has still bothered him or not, I don't know. But Faraday is on. And as I reminded you, he scored here last year when Rangers drew 1-1. In the meantime, this looks more promising for Liverpool. As McMahon, and it's cut out in the nick of time by Neil, gets Faraday away. And there are a few quicker players in the First Division than Wayne Faraday. And it's touched in!
It's another own goal.
Well, it looked like an own goal, although Robinson was right in there. How much longer to go, says Robinson. What a remarkable cup tie this is turning out to be. Ian St John.
Well, that's Faraday just come on the field and dinked a lovely little ball into the box, and we'll see if it was in fact it may actually, Michael Robinson may have just got there first and got a touch there.
Robinson will claim it. And Rangers are back in the lead overall. 5 minutes now to go.
Well, we may have a better look at it from here, Brian, and see if in fact it was Gillespie. Yes, it was Gillespie who got his foot to it.
Gillespie own goal. And Rangers now 5 minutes away from Wembley. get the ball at that end, says Jim Smith, the Rangers manager.
Oh, it would be lovely if Jimmy gets to Wembley, because he's battled it right through from the non-leagues, the First Division, and it'd be lovely for him if he gets there.
Neil again. Well, we're now playing stoppage time, and it's only a matter of seconds away now, this moment of glory for Queen's Park Rangers. Referee Hutchinson looking hard at his watch, and again as Liverpool make one last assault. Craig Johnston finding McMahon, can Beglin turn it in? That's the final whistle, and Rangers go through to the Milk Cup final on an aggregate of 3-2. Jim Smith, the manager, and the supporters absolutely delighted.
Michael.
McMahon scored first, and Johnston scored for Liverpool, and then those two own goals. What a night of celebration for Queen's Park Rangers. Jim Smith's gone across. Here's Michael Robinson.
Michael, how do you feel?
Tired, a bit late. It's not worthwhile. Like, we've really been hammered territorially tonight, but we've just stuck in, and we're there. We've had a bit of luck, you know, but...
I mean, more than once you must have thought you'd lost it, the penalty miss when Craig Johnson came back at you.
No, that's when it's written all over, when Paul makes a great save, and we had a bit of luck like that, but then two own goals, so anyway, it's... well, you need a bit of luck, and we're there time. We've worked hard for it.
And it's no mean feat to come to Anfield and win, is it?
No, it's not at all. They're a great team, a fantastic team, and we're just privileged to beat them.
Michael, many congratulations. Go and enjoy your champagne.
Thanks very much, sir.
Cheers.
Well, the Rangers players are loath to leave the pitch at the moment. Jim Smith has been battling away across there to hug all his players, and I think he'd like to do it to all the Rangers fans as well. I just hope we might get a word with Jim Smith before we leave you at Anfield.